Hey guys, so I've got another video for you guys, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite Harry Potter characters. And so I am participating in Summer of Spells, which is a read-along that's being done on Goodreads. And basically we are reading the whole Harry Potter series. You don't have to read the whole series. But we're reading the Harry Potter books during the summer, and it doesn't matter if you're reading them for the first time or the 50th time. Anyone can join in this read-along. So I'll leave a link to the Goodreads page down below. But yeah, I thought I'd do this favorite character video. I saw Heather over at Bookables do this, and I thought I'd do one as well. So I'll leave a link to her video as well down below. So yeah, let's get into my favorite characters. So the first character, and by the way, this list does not include Harry, Ron, Hermione, or Dumbledore, just because, they're everyone's favorite characters. So this is going to be a list of my favorite characters, excluding the main ones. So the first one on my list is, and these are not in any particular order, I just wrote down the names as they came to me, but it's in no particular order. But Fred and George Weasley. I love Fred and George Weasley. They are so funny, so hilarious, and laid back, and the pranks and tricks they pull. Oh my gosh, which was it now? I forget which book it is now, but the one with Umbridge, where Umbridge comes in, and they're doing the testing in the finals, and Fred and George set off all these fireworks and stuff in the hall. That was just crazy. But yeah, so Fred and George Weasley, I love their character. Pretty much almost the whole Weasley family is on my list because I just love the Weasley family. If I could be adopted into their family, I'd want to be. I could have my hair red. I think it might look good. I don't know. Let's see. So the second on my list is Molly Weasley, which is the mom of the Weasley family. And Molly, she is she's very motherly, very protective. And I love that about her. She's a little on the overbearing side, but she comes off so adorable, so cute, and I just absolutely love Molly Weasley. Third is Jenny Weasley. Again, like I said, almost the whole Weasley family is on my list. So Jenny Weasley, I really love her. She starts off as this really shy, quiet little girl who has this little crush on Harry, but is too afraid to talk to him or even look at him or anything. But by the end of the series, she's just this confident, strong character, and I love Ginny. Number 4 is Dobby, our favorite house elf. Oh, Dobby. He annoyed me a little bit in the beginning of Chamber of Secrets, when you find out he's sort of doing all these things to Harry to keep him, from school and stuff. But so he did annoy me a little bit, but as it progressed, as it went on, I really fell in love with Dobby. He's so adorable, and he's so innocent. You know, he's always trying to please Harry and his friends, or, you know, it just comes off as that, like, innocent, would do anything to help you house elf. So, number 5 is Hagrid. Of course, I love Hagrid. Hagrid is just like a huge, giant teddy bear, is what Hagrid is. Because he's really huge and really tall, and so you would think he'd be intimidating and scary, but he's the guy that you just want to run up to and hug, no matter how big he looks. So he's like a huge teddy bear, and I love Hagrid. Number 6 is Sirius Black, which is Harry's godfather, which, sorry, I guess, spoiler, sorry. If you didn't read the Harry Potter books and didn't know that, sorry. But now you know. So, Sirius, we find out later on, he's Harry's godfather. And he, I don't know, something about Sirius, I can't quite explain it, but I've always just really liked his character. You think he's, you know, in the beginning when he's first introduced and people are talking about him, you think he's like this crazy, weird guy who's, you know, done all these insane stuff. He was locked up in Azkaban, which is their prison in the magical world. And so you think he's just like this crazy lunatic is how he's pictured in the beginning. But you come to find out so much about his character, and he's just an amazing character. Number 7 is Remus Lupin, who is the Defense Against Dark Arts teacher in the 3rd year in Prisoner of Azkaban. They always have different Defense Against Dark Arts teachers. That position is like cursed, because no one teacher stays in that position for more than a year. But anyway, Remus Lupin, I really liked him, and you see him more later on in the story as well, in Order of Phoenix and others. And he's just, I don't know, he's just a great character. I like finding out more about his background and his friendship with Harry's parents and all of that. So, yeah, I just liked his character a lot. Number 8 is Professor McGonagall. I love Professor McGonagall because she is the professor that, although she is like by the rules, strict and like, you know, follow the rules, she has that compassionate side to her, but she's also like, you know, I'm not afraid to punish you or give you what you deserve or whatever. So I like the balance of her as a professor. Because you see Snape, he's also on my list, by the way, but you see Snape, who's like, sort of, well, not sort of, he is really biased and unfair towards Gryffindor, whereas McGonagall, she's like all across the board, the same with all of her students. She really cares about all of her students, but she's not afraid to dish out punishment when it calls for it. So I really liked her character. And which brings me to Professor Snape, Severus Snape. I did not like him for a while. I really, I didn't hate him, but I didn't care for him either. Until we get towards the end of the series and you find out about more of his background and his relationship with Harry's parents, especially Harry's mom. You find out more about his backstory. And then that's when I felt bad for him. I was like, oh, you know what? He's not a bad guy. He's not as bad as I was thinking. But just very early on in the series, I didn't really like him. But he grew on me later on. After I found out more about him, he grew on me. And number 10, this last one is actually a favorite villain in the series. So, other than Voldemort, obviously, one of my favorite villains is Beatrix Lestrange. I don't know I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, Beatrix, she is the person you don't want to mess with. She is like the crazy psycho, will kill you right there on the spot without even blinking, and will not apologize for it. But she's the villain that you love to hate. Like, there are certain villains, which I'll probably make another video later on somewhere down the road about villains. But I feel like there are two different types of villains that I really like. And there are the villains that you love to hate, that are so evil, so downright terrible, that you're just like, gosh, I hate you with a passion. And then there are the villains that are, even though they do terrible things and they're villains, they have some sort of redemptive quality to their character. And so even though they may do terrible things, you can see that there's a part of them that wants to be good, and there's a chance that they might change. So there's that redemptive quality to their character. And so you're rooting for them to change. You're rooting for them to be better and become the good guy. And so, yeah, those are two of the two types of villains, I think. And Beatrix falls into the first category. There's no redemptive quality in her character, none that I can see. If you guys see it, please point it out. I do not. But she is the character that you just really love to hate. But yeah, anyway, those are my favorite top 10 characters. Bonus, I was going to say my favorite two animals in the series is Fox and Hedwig. I felt like I wanted to mention these because Fox and Hedwig, especially Hedwig, who is Harry's owl, he has her from like the first book all the way up to the end of the series. She's always been there, and she's like the loyal, faithful dog, but she's an owl. So anyway, I just had to mention those two. But let me know down in the comments below what are some of your guys' favorite characters, if yours is similar to my list or if it's completely different. So let me know in the comments down below. And if you do a video like this as well, put it in the comments. I would love to watch it. and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!